All right, guys, so this right here is one of my secret weapons, basically that I like to use to hold on to muscle mass, just, as a busy individual like we all are. And a lot of times it's hard to get, your protein in. And then also if you're taking like a GLP-1 or something and your appetite is low, basically what this is, it's called PerfectAmino, and it's just essential amino acids. So basically this is the main product that they developed. And so it has the exact amino acid profile that your body needs to be anabolic and to stay in that state where you're not going to lose muscle tissue, even in the context of a calorie deficit, right? So ideally you want to stimulate muscle protein synthesis every 3 to 4 hours. Ideally, if you're trying to build muscle. Yes, there's a time and place for fasting. But if you're, say, traveling or something, and maybe you just, you don't have time to eat, you're about to hop on a plane. If you take one scoop, not only does this virtually have 0 calories, but it has all 9 essential amino acids, plus enough of the BCAAs like leucine, isoleucine, and valine to activate muscle protein synthesis. So the scientists at this company formulated the exact ratios that your body needs. So it kind of, eliminates all the waste that you would get, say, if you were to eat, mess around with, chicken or ground beef. Yeah, you're getting a lot of amino acids, but a lot of those amino acids aren't utilized by your body. And so, yeah, it just basically gets excreted. And then, of course, with that food, you're getting a lot of additional calories that sometimes, and in some cases, you don't necessarily want. Say if you're trying to lose weight, or if you happen to be on a fast and you're trying to reduce, your caloric intake, this is a great way to retain muscle mass when doing so, because you work so extremely hard to build muscle. You want to make sure that in those dieting phases or when you're fasting, you're not losing it. So this is a really good tool, something I keep on hand pretty much at all times, and I think is really underutilized and can be really beneficial in a lot of different ways, even on a daily basis. First thing in the morning, maybe before you do some kind of fasted cardio. It's not really going to affect your fat burning, but you're going to make sure you're retaining muscle. And then, of course, again, just for the convenience, immediately post-workout at the gym, you don't want any additional calories from food or protein powder. PerfectAmino is where it's at. So if you guys want to check them out, I will link to the products on the page. Also, if you tried PerfectAmino, let us know your experience down below in the comments. I'd be curious to see. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to drop me a like down below, and see you on the next one. All right, peace.